Okay, you have a course coming up.
I do. I have to plug my lighting
I
course
want to hear all about it. I want to hear all about it because I want to be there. But you know, I'm on the other side of the world. But who knows? In a couple of weeks, maybe I'll be on your end. But
You can never tell, right? You don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if you have a way of directly sharing my link with for that class with your audience, but I'd appreciate it if you could.
Absolutely, it'll be in the show notes. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. But basically, you know, I've looked at a lot of lighting seminars, and I said, well, where's an area that no one's really talking about? And for me, so I call it lighting for visual effects. Now, it's going to be a much broader seminar than that, and it's gonna you know, cover a lot of the ground that we covered here. You know, I have a huge thing about soft light and hard light. You know, it's like it's so misunderstood what that is, you know. And very often you'll have a baby light sitting over in the corner there, and you'll tell the gaffer, oh, can you, we need a soft light over there. And he'll put a piece of diffusion in front of the light, and it doesn't do anything. It's like, that's, you know, it'll make it a little dimmer, but, but it won't make it any softer, you know. And soft light is like the angle of view that you know, it's how big the source is compared with the distance from the character, you know. So it'll be covering like real basics like that, but it's basically, I'm going to specialize in lighting for green screen and for process photography.
Oh man!
I'm also going to I'm going to show you how to light miniatures, which is a very kind of specialized thing. And you know, there's a lot of CG now, but miniatures are coming back because they have a really organic feel to them. And you know, like in Skyfall, that train sequence, that was a miniature. You know, people are starting to do miniatures again, so I think it's an important thing to cover. But basically, you know, a special effect is when you get, it's usually like an actor and a background. It's two elements that are shot in two different places, and you have to bring them together. And very often the background's shot before you shoot the foreground piece. And so whatever the lighting is in that background plate that you're going to use, you're going to have to reproduce that on the foreground actor. And it's about, you know, evaluating what the lighting is in this, you know. And one of the aids when you shoot a plate is that you get you shoot a chrome ball like this, and then you're able to see that, oh, we got a light here and we got a light here. Oh, he's being lit off the screen in the front, you know. Oh, wow. So I'll be going through all sorts of different techniques for matching two elements and bringing them together, and that's going to include color correction. But we'll be doing, in the morning we'll be doing theory, and then in the afternoon we're going to do at least 4 lighting setups. And the last one that we're going to do will be a moving plate of somebody on a bicycle. So, you know, we'll have I'll shoot a plate with kind of dappled light coming through the trees. And that plate, we'll put them together, and you know, we'll have moving light sources on the foreground object.
That's complicated.
And,
wow.
You know, like wind machines to get the hair moving, and you know, so it's a pretty comprehensive base into visual effects lighting. You know, but it's much broader than that because it is going to encompass all the things we talked about today with color temperature and softness, and you know, all that kind of stuff.
How long is the class? Is it a 1 day or a couple days? What is it?
It's a 1 day class. Yeah, it's going to be from 9.
Wow,
9 to 6.
They're going to have their heads, you know, exploding.
But it'll be fun, you know.
I mean,
and you know, I've got a crew that'll actually be physically like building the green screen so they can see how they go together. Yeah. And you know, the other thing about green screen is the amount of fill light that you get from the green. You get kind of green fringing, and how you can control that with flags. And
oh man, you know, I need to know that. I mean, I have this blue screen behind me. You know, just for. I mean, I'm asked to do, you know, basic, you know, just interviews, talking heads, or whatever. Even that would, you know, just to know how to really get a clean shot. I mean, there's so many, you know, YouTube stuff out there, but it's, you know, that's a whole nother. We're talking to get it from you. That'll be a whole nother level. You know.
Well, this will be fun, and it's scalable. You know, you can scale all the information down. Although I'll be doing some big setups, but I'll also be how to shoot a weatherman against the green screen. You know,
yeah.
I'll be doing smaller versions and that, and I'll be building up into some of the larger setups. So it should be a fun day.
Will it be available online after?
I'm going to shoot it, and I'm not sure what form that's going to take. Now, I was going to do some kind of streaming of it, but it's come up too quickly, and I don't think I can get that together in time. But right. I'm definitely going to have a full record of the class with at least 2 cameras. So
oh, great! I mean, perhaps perhaps in the future, anybody who can't attend can purchase, you know, something like that.
That'd be great. Or I can travel. Yeah.
What's that? Oh, you can travel.
Right.
And how much is the course?
It's $495, I think, and I think it was an early bird special, but I think it's too late for the early bird special.
Yeah. Okay, so basically for $495, they'll get an insider's view on how to do visual effects at a very high level. I mean, to see it hands-on, I think is the key. To see the setups, like you're saying, you know, you can talk about it all day, but to be there is a whole nother, you know, level of learning. So
right.
I'm going to be jealous of whoever gets to be there.
And I think it'll be good because it's like, you know, we'll be teaching just small stuff like how to set a C-stand. You know, it's like I see so many people like struggling with a flag and putting it down, and it falls over and it doesn't tighten itself as it falls. You know, so there'll be a lot of like peripheral movie information. You know, and Larry Parker will be there that owns Mole Richardson, who's like really the oldest lighting company in Hollywood, and they're you know, we're just going to have a really good time. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome.